Are you ready? I sure hope so. We got some crazy news. Some amazing news that I found out this morning that happened yesterday. 2 major pieces of news, 1 shitty piece of news, coming at you in about 10 seconds. Starting now. Ooh, that should look good right after the intro. All right. So, I found out multiple pieces of exciting news yesterday that I just got to get out, and I've been informed I'm allowed to get out, which is amazing. So, you might want to know what the good news... There is 2 pieces of good news, 1 piece of bad news. Well, 2 pieces of each. So let's start out with the bad news, because it'll just make the good news that much more spicy. Bad news number 1, which is not that bad. Still in massive amounts of pain. My foot hurts, and I'm having a little bit of issues with being on my feet all day still. Bad news part dux. Pot dux? Yes, pot dux. Pot 2, you sly people. Look at my hand. I passed out around 7 o'clock last night, as all this amazing news was being broadcasted to me, just after I passed the hell out. I mean, I went out cool. I had a really bad headache. I found out that I actually poisoned myself. Well, not poisoned myself, but, actually, I guess I did poison myself. I was poisoned yesterday at work. I was cleaning our, white glue machine, and, one of the chemicals in there is really potent and really pungent to the nose. And even though I was in a well-ventilated area and didn't stay near the stinky chemical for too long, I still managed to completely have 99% of the minor issues that you can have from being exposed to it for too long, which is massive headaches, nausea, lack of appetite. So I found out that I had minorly poisoned myself yesterday at work. Bosses were very, very, very concerned. And, yeah, so that is the bad news. I'm doing much better today. I slept very much, a lot, and, come on. And I definitely feel better head-wise today, even though I was still around the stuff today. I was just in a lot better, more open area, as well as I had an exhaust fan. I cleaned the rest of it in front of exhaust fans. One blowing air from above me down, and one sucking the air from my feet out, as well as staying right by fresh air. So, I wasn't in as bad of a contact zone as I was yesterday. Thank God. I feel a lot better today. So with that out of the way, we need to get into the good news. So, I'm sure some of you may have heard. Sure, a lot of you probably haven't, but I'm talking about 2 of my best friends here. My one best friend, Mr. Trashfire MTG, aka Mr. Matt Aubrey, officially proposed to Miss Kayla last night. The picture I was sent was amazing. Goddamn, bro, you did a freaking epic job picking that ring out. That ring is freaking sexy. And she looked stunning and very, very much glowing in that picture. I appreciate you sending that to me, and I appreciate being one of the first people to hear the news. Minus the fact that I didn't get to the news until the next morning. Stupid me. Secondly, Yesterday, Mr. Caleb Pope found out Mr. Caleb Pope and Miss Caleb Pope, aka Tiffany Pope, found out the sex of their baby. All I'm gonna say is I called it, as well as the Pope dynasty will live on for another generation. If you don't know what that means Mr. Dave Pope, God rest his soul up in heaven, is looking down upon his family, smiling, knowing there is an heir to the throne of the Pope family after Caleb and Brandon. And if you haven't figured out what I mean by that yet, they're having a boy. The family name does not carry on if you have a daughter. I get it. They are blood. They have the family name, but if they get married at all, they don't have the family name anymore. I mean, they can keep the name, but most don't. So, also technically, to have an heir to your throne, you have to have a boy. Otherwise, the family that marries into the daughter, that family that's how that shit works. So, congratulations, Kayla and Matt. Fucking excited for you guys. Let me know send me a list of what you guys want for your wedding. What kind of gifts you guys are looking for, and all that good stuff. Definitely want to pick something out nice for you too. Get that sent up to you guys whenever that happens. And I might play a little Wedding Crasher. Because, if I somehow fuck it up and don't manage to make it up this summer, which this is like my one goal for the summer, is to make the trip up to go see Matt and Kayla. Fucking number one goal for the summer. I want to go to Canada. I want to go see my boy. If that somehow fails, and even if it doesn't, and I do make it up, I still am going to try to make it up for the wedding, because that will be epic. But if not, I'm there in spirit. And for you, Mr. Pope and Mrs. Pope, this goes out to you. Congratulations, you two, as well. I know how happy you guys were to finally get pregnant. I know you guys have been trying for a couple years now. And it's sure is funny how kind of like finding a girlfriend or finding a boyfriend, if you're having troubles with that, how it happens when you least expect it, or when you give up on trying, because that's what happened with me. And so I found mine. I completely gave up. I didn't want to care anymore. I was happy being single, and then all of a sudden she falls in my lap. But congratulations, you two. I'm freaking excited to be one of the honorary godfathers to another nephew. And I'm honorary because, obviously Caleb does have a twin brother, so he is slated as the godfather. But when you've known someone you've been friends with someone as long as I have, you just kind of automatically get the honorary title added to your name. You get the title added to you as well. So I am I'm probably one of at least 3 honorary godfathers, and I'm very proud of that. And I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't. This is going to be so amazing. It's crazy. Out of the 4 of us, me, Caleb, Brandon, and our buddy Tim, 4, we had it slated like this. The first one Kyle was supposed to be the first one to get married and have a kid. Then it was going to be Caleb, have a kid, get married. Then it was going to be Brandon, have a kid, get married. Then it was going to be Tim, have a kid and or get married. What happened? Tim had a kid first. Then came Brandon, as well as getting married. But before that happened, Caleb had gotten married first. All right, Caleb got married first, out of the twins. But now Caleb's having a kid. I'm still not married. Still don't have no kid. Will not have a kid. We've come to the conclusion that we really don't want a kid. And it was our conscious decision, and it was our adult choice not to have a baby. People, I've gotten it, I get it, I've gotten it, and I still get it to this day. People tell me I'm immature, and blah, 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 because I don't want to have a kid anymore. People need to realize, since I was 16, I wanted to have a kid. That was all I wanted. I wanted to be a dad. After many years, many different women, trying multiple times, failing. Obviously, I don't have a kid. And then those women leaving and then getting pregnant by the next guy in line, I was very disheartened. Flash forward to when I got with Miss Monkey, a.k.a. Miss Kira Lynch. Was still adamant about wanting to have a kid still a little bit, but realized that, you know what, it's not the end-all, be-all. It's not a deal breaker. You know, if she didn't want to have a kid, because she thought it kind of was. She thought it might have been, but it's fine. So, you know, we're going to be, with that, I mean, I'm just going to be the cool-ass uncle, and I'm proud to be the cool-ass uncle, and I'm happy to be a cool-ass uncle, because I'm a cool-ass motherfucker. And I will make sure my nieces and nephews are well taken care of as I can. But with that, that was the epic news. Stay tuned to look forward for some unstable packs to be cracked here very soon. I'll probably be cracking some and making that into a video to be put up tomorrow or most likely Saturday to try to keep with my actual legit schedule of doing something on Wednesday and something on Saturday. I totally fucked that off and just put up videos whenever the hell I feel like it. I'm not trying to be a daily video maker, content creator, daily person on that, because I got too much going on in life. I can't continually push videos out every day. I can try. I can definitely live stream every afternoon, but I don't really want to. So with that, I appreciate it. If you haven't already, you dang well need to go be going over to Trashfire MTG's channel and give that guy a sub. I also have a maker support page if you want to donate to me. Link will be in the description. You're more than welcome to. I appreciate it if you do. I appreciate it if you don't. You have no need to. But if you do, there are multiple tiers. I'm going to add another one here soon, because I realized I did a pack and then I did a booster box, but I don't have any in between on that. So I'm going to add a fat pack tier, and I just kind of got to figure out kind of fat pack / bundle kind of what I should put that at. So I'm after fees, I'm getting enough that I can just go out buy the thing without having to put money out into it, because I am kind of tight on money. But I'm only tight on money for when it comes to product for the channel. And just remember, any and all money donated to me goes right back into the channel for product to open. I will provide myself with money to upgrade my equipment as I can, and editing software and all that good stuff as I can myself. All money will go towards product for the channel to keep me going. So, just so you know, if you would like to donate, I would much appreciate it. Again, you don't have to. I still appreciate it. I just appreciate that you all come by, give me a watch, give me a like, throw some comments in the comment section, come chill with me in my live streams, keeping me company, being dope ballers. And I appreciate that. Each and every one of you who is subscribed to my channel, you mean a lot to me, and I appreciate you all. You all have a wonderful afternoon. Don't forget to go congratulate Trashfire MTG, as well as Mr. Pope when you see him in the purple live stream chat, as he's gonna be a daddy. Alright, y'all. Love y'all. You have a wonderful day. We'll talk at you again soon enough.
Heart Media, we the best magic!